Today, we've got a really powerful story for you. It's one of peril, of desperation, but also of incredible hope, and it's all set against this absolutely stunning backdrop of the African savanna. It's really a story about a life hanging in the balance and the bonds that connect us all.
And this quote right here, it just gets to the very heart of the crisis, doesn't it? We're not just talking about an animal in trouble. This is a living, breathing being that's feeling real fear, real exhaustion. And that's exactly where our story kicks off, at the most critical moment imaginable.
So, let's dive into the first act of this incredible narrative. The stakes are literally life and death. You've got the sun setting on the horizon, and you just know that time is running out.
I want you to just picture it. The setting is so beautiful, but it's also completely unforgiving. You've got this dusty air that catches the low, warm sunlight. The whole landscape is just this sea of dry grass with a few trees scattered here and there. It looks like a painting, but it's hiding this life-threatening secret.
Because right in the middle of all this beauty, you've got a scene of just pure desperation. A tiny baby elephant is stuck, and it is stuck fast. The mud is so thick, it's almost like quicksand, just holding it captive and draining every last bit of its energy with every single struggle.
And this part, oh man, it's just heartbreaking. Because the calf isn't alone. Its mother is right there, stuck at the edge of the pit, just flapping her ears, trumpeting in total anguish. You know, for elephants, that family bond is everything. And seeing her so completely powerless, you can just feel it. It's what's driving this whole scene.
But just as it feels like all hope is fading away with the sunlight, something new enters the story. And the whole tone shifts, you know? We go from desperation to this feeling of cautious optimism. Help has finally arrived.
Now, the way these rescuers handle the situation is absolutely crucial. They don't just rush in, creating chaos. No, they show up prepared. They've got ropes, tools, and their neutral clothing. That's on purpose, to seem less threatening to this very anxious elephant herd. Every single move is careful and coordinated because they know a panicked mother elephant is an incredibly dangerous thing.
And this just shows you how smart their method is. They have a clear, compassionate plan. The goal isn't just to yank the elephant out, it's to do it with the least amount of trauma possible. They work so gently, so precisely, setting the stage for one big, powerful, coordinated effort.
All right, so now we get to the climax of the rescue. All of that careful preparation, all of that tension, it's all been leading up to this one single defining moment.
One chance, one coordinated pull. Everything, absolutely everything, is hanging on this single moment. The team, the mother, the little calf, all of their fates are completely intertwined in the next few seconds.
You can almost feel the strain, can't you? Every single person is pulling together all their effort focused on one goal. It's described with this almost cinematic slow-motion feel, really emphasizing the incredible effort it takes to fight the suction of that thick mud.
And then you get the breakthrough. It's such a great description. The mud, which has been the enemy this whole time, finally starts to give way. You see it stretch and tear, and its grip on the little elephant finally breaks.
Freedom. Just like that, the calf is out, finally back on solid ground. Completely exhausted, breathing hard from the whole ordeal, but safe. The rescue was a success.
But the story doesn't stop there, because what happens next is maybe the most powerful part of this whole thing. It's the resolution, the reunion.
Yeah, that whole ordeal just took everything out of the little one. The baby elephant collapses, totally exhausted but free. And this is where the rescuers show so much respect for nature. They immediately back away, giving the family the space they need to come together.
This moment is just, it's pure emotion. There's no hesitation at all. The mother who had been watching in agony this whole time, she just rushes to her calf. And that gentle touch with her trunk, you know that's a gesture of comfort, of checking to see if it's okay, of just overwhelming relief. And that's it. They're reunited. The baby, mustering up whatever strength it has left, slowly gets back on its feet and just leans right into its mother's side. That physical connection is back, and with it, that sense of safety and belonging is finally restored.
This is the final, beautiful image. The family is whole again. The entire herd just forms this protective circle around the mother and her baby as they walk away, disappearing into the warm, glowing light of the sunset. What a cinematic and just deeply emotional end to their nightmare.
So we're left with this question. This rescue, it wasn't just about saving an animal, was it?
It was a moment of this profound connection where human ingenuity and compassion actually bridged the gap to help another species in its most desperate hour. It really makes you wonder, about the depth of these bonds and our shared responsibility here on this planet.